Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Crash Landing, that's the one, Crash Landing. So this is a survival map akin to Agrarian Skies, only this one makes Agrarian Skies look tame in comparison. So far I haven't survived beyond day 5, and that's because I ran out of water, died, and then whilst I was trying to get water again, got murdered by a spider and died again and lost both my lives. You essentially start off with a single life. You can get more using clones, and I'll show you what it's like. Let's see how well we can do this time. Now, I have been playing this for a little while, and I have taken a few ideas from Pahewolf's survival on their own one. The wall was a really nice idea, and I've taken that and I've turned it into something a little bit different. So this is the ship. It's very ship-like. Right, I'm going to very quickly start doing stuff. And so first of all, I need to get these out. And claim that reward. This gives us the camel pack, which I'm going to load up with water. That will do. Right, next, very basics. So I need water bottle, bone meal, and dust. I'll put that one up there. I will need that for something else. Let's do that. Let's do that. And yeah. So dust is, well, it's pretty, it's everywhere, essentially. Yeah. So, yeah. Ugh, right. Yeah, so the dust is everywhere. We can just use this dust sieve. And what I am going to start doing is building the wall, because that was a really good idea from Pahimar. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to build a trench and a wall structure around this entire section, so mobs won't be able to get in, I hope. And it'll allow me to just have a little bit of safety. And let's do it out from here. The other thing that I did was I added a moat. Now, the other engine, which has been torn off, has got blazing pyrotheum inside it, so I can actually redirect some of that down into the trench. And oh, that's HQM quest. So that's already activated. Good. I also need to turn off mob griefing. You'll see why when it gets dark. It's game rule. The eye in the wrong place. Excellent. So now when creepers explode, they won't do any damage. This is kind of important. Well, they won't do any damage to the terrain. They'll do damage to you, but they won't do any damage to the terrain, and that's what I want. Because the mobs in this are a little bit nasty, to the point where, well, they are just incredibly annoying. So, yeah. I'm just gonna dig out the cockpit. So, you will have noticed that we have some new bars. Some different bars. So, we've got the Hunger Overhaul mod, which we saw in Agrarian Skies. That reworks the hunger So things will give you less hunger than others. There's also a modification within that, which means that foods won't give you sort of life all the time. I better just finish off this wall over here. So there's a sort of what do you call it? After a while, eating the same food, it won't give you any bonus. It won't give you any health. Diminishing returns. That's the one. So you will actually have diminishing returns on food. And yeah, there's also a temperature mechanic. The hotter you are, the thirstier you're going to get. And there's also the thirst mechanic, so drink water to stave off thirst. If you drink that sort of water, you're going to get a debuff that it'll sort of give you a thirst debuff. It's salt water, the stuff out there, so you do actually need to make water. And we'll be going into a bit of that later on, hopefully, if I survive. Right, have I got bone meal? No. Now I need to sieve dust to get bone meal. There we go. So let's submit that. We get some water. Let's do that and that. That gives us dirty water, which we can then hand in. Submit. Claim reward. That gives us that. Purified water, manual submit. Yeah. Let's take the easy route. Let's get all that stuff. You can go the easy route or the hard route. The easy route is incredibly difficult. So unless you've played through this map before, you're probably not going to want to go straight to hard mode. It's not exactly pleasant, let's say. So I am just literally blasting through these quests. This first day is vitally important that I get this stuff done. If I don't get this stuff done, then it's going to be a bit of a dull night, because I'm going to die a lot, and yeah, that will be the end of the map. So these first 5, we turn it into a door, turn it into a pressure plate. Excellent. So we do that and that and that. So what I'll do is I'll do it on a day by day. This on a day by day basis. So every day will be the ending of a video, essentially. During the night I probably won't record, so as soon as the sun goes down I'm going to stop recording and I will upload the video. And I really should start getting a cycle of videos going, but for now let's just keep getting wood. So the next sort of upgrade for this area will be to turn all of this into slabs, and that will stop the mobs from spawning around my door, which is incredibly irritating to say the least. Even if I just break it up so mobs can't actually spawn without slab stuff. All this is actually, if I can survive, you know, this much, then it's, yeah, I think it's all right. I mean, the issue that I had last time was literally that I got very thirsty and ended up dying from that. There is, of course, the aqueous accumulator, which is horrendously expensive. The other thing would be the transfer node, the liquid transfer node from Extra Utilities, which is also incredibly expensive. We're talking 2 64K liquid modules each for each item. So yeah, that's not really going to be viable. So yeah. I'm quickly just making some Tinker's Construct stuff before the sun drops all the way, and then it'll just be my first night is quite literally going to be sifting sand. It's not particularly interesting to watch, though. If I get enough wood, then I will make a frying pan on camera. Quite literally, it's going to be grabbing this and running back inside. See if I could get some saplings. A sapling would be nice. There we go. All done. And I put that there to stop zombies breaking in. Right, let's build this. That gets us a part builder. I'll put there. The other thing that's needed is a couple of these, a couple more of those. Blank patterns, the crafting table, like so. And then we can make our pan. Like that. There you go, one bone pan. I'll use a wooden stick. There we go, and there we have a frying pan which I can use for cooking food or beating monsters to death. Now the rest of my evening is just going to be spent sieving dust, but I will just show you out of the windows quite well. You can see on the radar what it's like out there. We've got so many different mobs out here. We've got a mob with got little creepers. There's a type of red creeper which explodes when it dies. There's thief skeletons. There's all kinds of really quite nasty stuff out there. So as you can imagine, don't really want to be outside, and that was the reason for me dropping all of those wood slabs out there, because it'll just keep the mobs from spawning right outside my door. Of course, I don't really have enough slabs out there to keep them at bay, but yeah, it'll all be good eventually. So that's day one. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.